What's good? What's good? What's good? This is your boy, Mr. Fourth Quarter, coming at you again. Another one. We're gonna go ahead to UDUBB Network, man. Let's go to new UDUBB Network. Let's talk about this Roc versus Charron. Tay Roc versus motherfucking Charron, man. The Smack Killer. That's what Charron calling itself. Call itself the Smack Killer. Then you got Smack's Gunner. Smack's Killer. Tay Roc, man. First of all, camera quality was fucking great. This shit was fucking great, man. Like, the angles, I mean, they caught all of the sound. They caught everything, man. So shout out to UDUBB, man. They doing good shit over there with that camera work, man. Even with the Shotgun Shug battle. So hopefully all of the battles that come out from High Stakes 2 is going to look like this. Also, as far as the battle is concerned, it was a decent battle, man. I think it may get about 400 to 500,000 views. Not everybody's watching Charron, but people gonna watch Tay Roc. And the setup for this whole thing, man, like this shit happened like last year or something, man, where Tay Roc, you know, he's doing this URL thing, but Charron don't back down from no one. I think he beat John, clearly beat K-Shine. The jury's still out on the Charron battle with clips. Then you got, he beat Shug, Arsenal. So, you know, he takes on anyone. And most of those battles was on King of the Dot. So you would venture to say that he's beating these people in his backyard. But nonetheless, this is a neutral fucking ground here. UDUBB. None of that gas and shit. So if you win at UDUBB, you win. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Roc, man. Roc, again, battles on UDUBB. Had the battle with Arsenal. Now he comes back, High Stakes 2. Takes on Charron to close the casket for good. You know what I'm saying? And I like the fact that Roc has did this, even though it's a little bit close to the chess match. But I think he'll have time to prepare. And then also it's close to the Nitty one too, because you remember Nitty at Gnome 6, you know, so Roc is putting himself through the ringer right now. I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? I think that he probably shouldn't do the chess battle. Sit out maybe for Summer Madness or something like that, man. Hopefully he don't do Double Impact 2 if they was to have one. But I think Roc needs to sit a while, man, because I think a lot of people are really seeing what's going on, and UDUBB have a tendency to expose you. If you don't do good at UDUBB, it's a reason. You know, because it's in Jersey. It's really in Jersey, man. So, but before this battle, I already thought Charron was going to beat Tay Roc. Charron has a very unorthodox style, and Roc comes with the same delivery. But credit to Roc is he's now switching up a lot of stuff. A lot of people's talking about, you know, the whole Sue Surf thing. I don't really think he sounded like Sue Surf myself either. You know, it's just shit everybody wants to say from time to time. So it sounds good, but I don't get that shit. But let's go into the fucking battle, man. Let's talk about the fucking battle, man. Round fucking 1, man. The Pat Baywatch line was dope. He took a lot of shots at Pat Stay. He really did, and it played well because some of the bars that Roc was using, there's an affiliation with Charron and Pat Stay, so it really helped. You know what I'm saying? The Corey Peter Guns bar, that was dope, man. Talking about the difference between his city and Ottawa, people dying on roller coasters, the pity pat on the back was a shot at Pat Stay. Maybe we'll see Pat Stay and Tay Roc. What y'all think, man? What y'all think about that, man? Pat Stay and Tay Roc? I don't know, man. I like to see that, man. Pat Stay battled DNA, but hey, it is what it is. Bullets through Charron, hit Pat on the back. You let a dude that slap you on your soft cheek. Yo, that ball was fucking fire, dog. I ain't gonna even lie. The toy out the box for this Cracker Jack. The pig on the strip, Canadian bacon. White boy leaves on the Canadian flag. Come on, man. That was dope. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Rob Baby, Black China, and the 3Ks, the cross burner. Great round for Roc, but if everybody knows Roc is going to pretty much, you know, he going to give you that light round. It'll be effective, but it's going to be light. You know what I'm saying? So you got to steal the first round from Roc. And honestly, I think Charron probably knew that too. He came out rocking the sling. Then the Ronald Reagan pushing crack through the hood, pushing rock through the hood. That shit was fire ass haymaker, dog. I ain't gonna even bullshit you. That shit was fire. Scared of a Calico, I'm not Paste. Nigga, that shit was dope as well. The NBA Rock, Stop the Game. You don't need to grab the pump. You got enough gas. You can't win with arm bars. Ronda Rousey. You know, it was okay. I ain't really give it a lot, man, because I seen that setup coming. I'm blacking, so you can't play the race card. That shit was dope. Yo, this shit was crazy.
Try to make bars without a Glock or AR. You want to see a K shine in an Arsenal Eclipse? I'll bring you to my graveyard. Respect for...
Nigga, see the K shine, the Arsenal, the Eclipse and come to my graveyard. Oh my God. That shit was fire, nigga. I don't give a fuck. Then he came back with this one.
Respect first, then money. Basic shit. When you put people under pressure, you can take their shit. Listen, I'ma leave you right where you stand. Have the ambulance pass your Timberlands right off to your man. But those aren't my bars. I'm not even saying them right. I just wanted to spit a Jadakiss verse before Suge does later tonight.
Now, let's argue about this. For starters, we know how Charron is. We know he's going to joke and play within his bars. Do you give him points because it wasn't directed at Roc? Or do you give him points based off of him catering to the crowd? You know what I'm saying? So the thing is, to me, I gave him points on that. Because it's all about how you spit your bars and how you cater to the crowd as well. You know what I'm saying? You can have fun with this shit. And it's a shot at Suge because he's sitting right over there filming the shit probably himself. So it was a good shot to me. And it landed heavy. Let's not get it fucked up. It landed heavy, dog. The Taken 2, you know, it was light, man. But, you know, he tried to flip it. It was a little light. Yo, beat the piss out of him. Beat the piss out of Roc, kidney stone, and walk up to you and say,
Jersey.
Honestly, Charron clearly won that first round. He clearly won the first round. Nice old haymakers, fire ass shit, man. It was unorthodox, man. So you didn't know what he was gonna say, but it was fire when he said it. So I gave it clear to Charron, man. Round 2, man. This Roc turned up, man. Roc came and turned the fuck up. Lose a couple of white friends talking about, you know, well, now you know what I'm saying? So that was funny as fuck. Yo, this shit was fire.
Oh, it's like, Roc, what's that about? Why you blacking out? Because I told you, if I don't like the party mix, I take the crackers out.
Nigga. Yeah, man. Crackers are in party mixes. If you niggas ain't know, crackers are in party mixes. So stop bullshitting. Stop trying to take away from the bar, man. The bar was fire. You know what I'm saying? Cheese and crackers smiling in my face. That shit was dope. Landing place Plymouth Rock. That shit was fire. Animal cracker. You get put in a box. That was dope. Yo, this not communion. Grapes. Crackers and grapes. Communion. Oh my God, that shit was fire. And you had Crips in the building, so that shit was dope. You know, like I said, Crips and grapes juicing them, so I was digging that. The second half talking about, you know, arse with the money, you know, he lied, you know what I'm saying? I think it was a dope setup. I really enjoyed that one. Sample Chinese food in the mall and them, nigga, that shit was crazy. Then this one.
Dumb. Like, I'm gonna fuck up Roc's chances of getting hollow. That's only gonna increase your chances of getting a real one.
So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, man. That shit was crazy. You know what I'm saying? It was a real direct shot because it's like, the thing is, you crush the hollow thing and then you turn it back on Charron for saying this shit, and that means you did research on your opponent. So that's good, you know what I'm saying? So Roc had a fire-ass round. Second round from Charron, man, it was, I ain't really get a lot from Charron. He had the communion rebuttal, that was alright, you know, talking about how the bouncer kicked him out, you know, because he couldn't handle rum. Talking about the Gnome 6 issue. Before Tay Roc, before the battle, Tay Roc, after the battle, Sue Surf. It was cool. I think a lot of the stuff in Charron's second, man, it just fell flat. You know, it wasn't as aggressive, and the momentum didn't translate from the first round to the second round, you know. But it was cool because it's like basically you're saying, I can spit my lightest shit in the second because I know Tay Roc gonna turn up in the second. That's just my thought, man, you know. But he still fought, you know. He still fought. He still had some things that landed, but it was not as effective as Tay Roc's. It wasn't. You know, Roc just had more bars and a lot of shit that hit. So I gave that second round to Roc. Now the third round, when I initially watched this battle, I was like, yo, Roc didn't have a chance in the third. Roc didn't have a fucking chance. When I first looked at it on pay-per-view, which was trash, by the way, but that's neither here nor there. But the third round was closer than I expected. It was. Pull out a purple flag. Since the Crips in this bitch talking about how Charron put out a purple flag on Art. And Charron, you a bold motherfucker, dog. I don't give a fuck, man. Whew, I'll talk about that shit at the end. Leave a chin on the pole. It's an Asian stripper. Yo, oh my God. If your whole family get hit with a machine, that's Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Nigga, that was dope. I don't give a fuck. That shit was dope. The clip hang more to it, like etc. Then he talk about how Bonnie grabbed his dick, but you like the shit when Paste do it. It was alright, it hit, but you know, I gave him credit for it, you know, because he's still looping the whole Paste thing in, so that was decent, man. The crowd fell asleep on that Had No Room for Error bar. They fell asleep. That shit was fire, dog. You know what I'm saying? Then he talking about Paste, Sharon Stone. Man, I like how he set that whole thing up again, looping in the Paste thing, looping it in, man. So it was good from Roc, man. Then White Crack Re-Rock You. I don't think it went over with the crowd well, but I caught it, so I gave him points on that. Decent round for Roc, very beatable, man. Charron, Joe Pesci fire off the hood. Oh my God, yo, that was a rebuttal like a motherfucker. But I didn't like the way he spit it though. It's very unorthodox, but we'll get back to that in a minute. Then he talking about the rebuttal to the catfish bar that Roc spit when Roc was like, you look like a nigga that catfish and use a female picture. But this nigga said, you said something about catfish because you don't know who you fucking with. Oh my God, that was a dope ass rebuttal. Dope fucking rebuttal. Then the Mark Wahlberg barrel talk to Ted. It was a reach, but it hit, you know, but a lot of people didn't catch it in the building. If you ain't catch that shit, man, come on, man. You know Ted, Mark Wahlberg, come on, man. You gotta get that nigga credit for that shit. I'm gonna take rock, paper, scissors, think it's a game, yo. And even Roc gave that nigga credit for that shit. So come on, man, you gotta give him credit for that one. His girl catch pipe, the skin, you know, the girl, you talk about the Tay Roc's girl look good. She catch pipe 9 months later, screaming that's light. It was alright, you know. Then, oh my God, this is my favorite part right here, dog.
My loyalties with Smack. No other league's worthy of these gun bars. Delete. Disappeared quicker than a Sue Surf gun charge. You think?
And the crazy shit, Sue Surf sitting right back there filming this bitch on Instagram and was like, yo, that was hot. Yo, delete, disappear faster than a Sue Surf gun charge. Now, the second half of Charron's third round was all a Smack angle. That started that bill. Then this year's Christmas on Real Nigga Time. Then the Hitman Shotgun Shook can't block this joint. Then the smack angles was just killing them, dog. It was just killing them. And then I'd rather be smacked by a bitch than be Smack's bitch. Dog, at the end of the day, 2-1 Charron. And I know a lot of you niggas don't like to hear this. 2-1 Charron. On top of that, I predicted this shit was gonna happen. I knew once they started talking shit, I said Charron gonna beat Tay Roc. I think Charron is pretty lyrical and being unorthodox, and you able to rebuttal. And the thing about Tay Roc's delivery is it's so slow you can catch it. So now when you're Charron, you can think of something off the top of your head and you got it stashed. So yeah, I think he really used that shit well. And when you do that, it disarms Roc. Everything that Roc talk about, it disarms them when you have those rebuttals, especially if they're fire fucking rebuttals. And then on top of that, you joking Sue Surf, you joking Shotgun Suge, you joking Clips, you joking Arsenal, you joking K-Shine. And everybody in the fucking crowd knows about that. So when you bring all of those elements inside of one, it makes for an entertaining battle. Not only that, it gives you more to work with in the ring. And I think that he used those effectively and beat Tay Roc. Let's just call it what it is. And then you brought up the smack angle, dog. The smack angle was strategically placed in the third, and it was clear of the fact that with that smack angle, it was effective enough to win that round. And overall, he won that battle, man. But y'all let me know, man, what y'all think, man. Like I said, 2-1 Charron. Shout out to Tay Roc. I would say this about both of these people. Tay Roc is taking on anybody. And if you watch some of the clips and like interviews after, he said Charron got heart. And I can't take anything away from Charron. Charron has a lot of fucking heart, man. I really dig the fact that he's willing to go in the ring and fight anybody. You know what I'm saying? And we'll talk shit. But it's all in fun. And I seen how much, honestly, that Roc really respected Charron. And Roc is a hood nigga. And if you know hood niggas, man, hood niggas give credit where credit's due. You know what I'm saying? When you from the hood and you respect the motherfucker, you give him credit where credit's due. And now, also on top of that, Roc is a professional. Outside of some of the shit that happened on stage, I honestly think Roc is a professional. He ain't gonna talk through your rounds. You know, but the Nitty thing, I think that was just, you know, a one-time incident. But Roc ain't gonna talk to your rounds, and he give you credit where credit's due. You know, and Charron played it great. He played it well. You know, but this wasn't supposed to be a friendly battle, but it was a lot of laughs and jokes and shit shared on stage, and it is what it is. But it still made for a great battle. I'll watch it again, to be quite honest with you. You know, the camera quality was great. Keep that shit up, UDUBB, man. Keep it going. You know what I'm saying? But again, like, share, subscribe. One more time, it's your boy, Mr. Fourth Quarter. I'm out. Tell me something different. Peace.